this video and find out.
There are spaces within me. There is work to be done. Men give up, but I need something in these days. The angel told Elijah, he said, eat. Oh, Elijah, eat, for the journey is great. And when the man of God ate, he rose up to move. He said, wait, eat again, oh Elijah. One dosage of the meal is not enough to take you to Horeb. You need multiple dosages of the bread of the Spirit, the meal that is from heaven, the strengthening that is from the throne, the facilities that work in the heart of God. And the scripture testified and said that God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, he fainted not. I want to operate that dimension. I want to operate in that realm. Where does God enter? What works in him? And the scripture, we give a testimony, a statement of fact, and said the Lord, he fainted not. Meanwhile, God is expecting that none of us should faint. According to the scripture, it said that men ought always to pray and not to faint. Yet what we see in our members is weakness. What we see is tiredness. What we see is giving up. What we see is fainting. Meanwhile, heaven is expecting that we do not faint, that we do not stop. I will not stop, because the Spirit of God strengthens me on the inside. In Jesus' name, listen. The scripture said that he giveth power to them that have faith. Let me tell you, the Bible said, when a man fails in the day of adversity, what was the problem? He is a bad person. I don't understand. I thought if you fail on the day on adversity, it means you are a bad person. You have a bad heart. No. The reason why you failed is not because of the fact that God had failed. It is not because you are a bad person. It is not because you have bad character. It's not because you did anything wrong. It's because you are weak. You are not strong enough. Strength is a virtue in the spirit. Every man that wants to go far must covet strength. The only way to survive the darkness of these days is to be stronger than what Satan is raising. Should I tell you something? In certain cases, the works of Satan will not reduce. So him too, he wants to make progress. All you need to do is to get stronger. There is an adage that my father used to say when he was alive. I can only say it in Igbo language, but I will try to give you a translation in English language. Ose na ha akali ndo munna di akali. Aho ka na akatara. You know what it means? There are certain operations of Satan that might not totally stop, because some of them God allowed it for him to be showing himself at that moment. You cannot die just because Satan is working. You have to be too strong for him. Just because God told him to work, should I be part of the collateral damage? Should I be part of the pawn on the chessboard? No, I'm not. Huh? God will say, Pharaoh, you can now kill. You know that thing in the Bible, they say we are in the last days, and they killed 1/3 of the people here, and you are one of the people they killed. The only place you'll be finding me is those times that they are putting people in glory. Do you know why? It is not by luck, it's by strength. It's by strength. That's how things work in the spirit. There are energies and lights that we emit. They don't see names. They see the broadcast and the emissions that is trapped within your inner man in the spirit. They identify you and allocate you things in the spirit based on the emissions of energy and light that is trapped within you in the spirit. So they say people that have approximated to this measure of light should be categorized here, that such and such thing should not happen to them. That's why you can't be weak. Let me tell you, weakness. If I say this thing now, some people will say weakness, especially if you have people under you. You are a father, you are a mother, you are a pastor, and you are weak. You are wicked. You know why you are wicked? If you are weak, you are allowing Satan to use your children all the time. You are visiting hospital. A doctor will tell you is pneumonia. Is okwaranazo abiana. So they are using you to test okwaranazo. Rise up, my friend. All the time, any new sickness that flows in the land, they will use. It's your family that they used to know that communicable disease has appeared. They use you to know. Why must you be the first person to catch it? When a man becomes strong, you will not use him to know what Satan is doing. He can only display the handiworks of God. That's the only thing that can flow through his vessel. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Listen. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increases strength. I have said it here. We call it in this our name. We call it Nike na arum madafo. Strength is disturbing you. It's not just that you are strong. No, your own is throwing you like balloon. When it comes, the same things you run away from, you will say they are. The people will be calling them giants. You say they are bred, my friend. Bring them. Let's shoot them. Kapash. Take me there. Where giants become bred. There is a location. There is a work that God does in a man. He sees giant. It's not this confession that people make today. It is a reality of your realm in God. That suddenly giants are bred. I pray that within these 50 days, you will accumulate so much of God